Well, I have found that gravitating towards thinking of whatsoever is good and lovely has a very uplifting effect on my life. Fills me with gratitude. I conceive of it as to God. Own it to God. I find this is an incredible blessing. Well, that really is it. I mean, if simply that is religion, okay. It's not in general what I see in the world, but it is what I see of the saints, of the people we tend to think are wonderful. Of course, we may see it as a desperate self-sacrifice that doesn't appeal to us. I think that would be a misunderstanding or a wrong view in some sense. For they seem so confident of what they're doing. I suspect they have found it to be just what they truly value. With the peace and the joy and the completeness and all the character that seems to go with it. A constancy, a lovely friendliness, cooperation, goodness, kindness, holiness, yes, in a sense of devoted to their way of life. That seems a great blessing from their point of view. Would it be worth finding out if it's from your point of view too? I don't mean impose on yourself what you don't value. But could anyone not value thinking of those things that are good and lovely? Isn't that our joy? And doesn't such joy be such a blessing to us? It's somewhere in that concept of loving all that's around us, or at least much of it, and focusing and being filled with the joy of such. I really can't help thinking that this is what we all value. We may not have experienced much of it, but we've had a taste of such one way and another to be assured that could well be the way to go. Shouldn't we find out, lest we miss such a good opportunity? So, I'm not saying you force it where you're not able to. I'm saying that you exercise it where you can. So, I, for instance, sleep rather less now. It might be my diet, it might be my age, it might be my health. I don't seem to need sleep. So much, I mean, I'm not talking about 100%. I mean, for instance, it's 3:48 in the morning now, and I've been awake since a few minutes after 3. I went to bed about 10:30. I'm chatting to you, and I may get tired again doing it, in which case I'll put the phone down that I'm dictating into, recording into, and turn over and go to sleep again. Have another hour or so, or more. I find life such a blessing. What would be a restlessness and perhaps, dwelling on things that are not happy. I'm creatively talking to you, loving you in my way, of course. Wanting to bless, motivated, creative in my little way. God does a greater thing in us than through us. I find it to be true. Of course, it makes me overwhelmingly want to love him to bits. This is my joy. To be in love is staggering joy. It transforms your whole world. Perhaps you know this, you've been in love at times. Perhaps you haven't been in love at times, but you've got some good idea of what it could be. It's been pressed by, I suppose, all religions that to love God is of prime importance, a priority. Well, really, you could do no other. If God is the personification of what you truly value at the minute anyway. And far from being disappointed in your God if you're wrong, you'll adjust what you value and adjust accordingly how you see your God. It's not that I have faith in the ability of me to persuade you that this is true. I'm sure in my heart you'll only know it's true if you experience such, or have, in which case you probably already desire to be on track, and you must certainly have ears to hear what I'm saying. And it is that, you see, it's not imposition on others. I've not come to change the world. The world's doing very well with its mix of good and evil, revealing to you what you truly value, the way you should go. It's a quite wonderful creation in that way. I trust this to be true. It's according to my experience in a very, very limited way. It's only my conscious experience and awareness to date in my little life. But it's the way to go. It's your life, my life. Bless you. And you are blessed. From nothing you've got yourself and life, and the experience of this universe at the very least, and perhaps infinitely more. We are come that they might have life, joy, peace, happiness, hope, all blessings, all the fullness of life, abundant life, life eternal. How wonderful. We find we are in the way. We find we are sent. We are motivated to bless and to care. How wonderful. How unspeakably lovely. Bless you. And we are blessed. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.